Okay, so that's me about ready to go now. It's been nice just sitting here down on the wee beach there, having a bit of lunch. There's an ice cream van over there. A few folk out walking about with the kids and things at the play park, the visitor centre, with the cafe and stuff. And that's the outdoor centre bit there where you can rent the kayaks and the sailing dinghies and whatnots. I think they still do fishing here. You get the wee fishing boats going out. There's a couple of islands and it goes really quite far round the back. There's a bird sanctuary way up over that way. There's a couple of folk getting ready to go out in their kayaks. They've got a couple of the big sea kayaks there, big white ones. So yeah, that's it. That's visitor centre, play park. There's a sandy beach over there as well. And there's a walk, goes all the way around the island, well, round the loch, past the islands and stuff out there. So it's quite a lovely place, like I said. There's a mine. We'll probably see the head of the mine shaft that's been kept, as there's a bit of metal on the ground. I wonder what that's of. I better chuck it out the road, go in somebody's tyre. Yeah, so they've kept the head of the mine as a sort of monument. I've got my Beeline sat-nav, because I'm not entirely sure of the route to Falkland, so I'll be using that today. It's been a while since I've been there. Right, so let's get going. So yeah, the mine was here from 1904 until 1966, and it was bringing up about 800 tonnes of coal a day, and its deepest point was about 255 fathoms, whatever that is in feet or metres, I don't know. Let's have a look at these kayaks. Lovely big things, aren't they? Really nice. I'd love to have had a shot of one of them, but was never very good at rolling. Eskimo roll. I could do it now and again, but not consistently, so I ended up getting one of those big sit-on-top kayaks. Used to take me and my pal would go out. He had his own one, and I had the two-seater, so sometimes take the kids out to play on that as well. Let's go this way. See if we can see that mine shaft. I think it's up round here. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of over there. Might be able to see it past the trees if we go up here. I don't fancy a walk. I have to get my walking stick out and everything, so we'll have a wee look round. Yeah, you can see it poking out over there. That was the mine shaft lift thing. There was another one round about. There was two shafts, but they've kept that one as a memorial sort of sculpture piece of local interest. So we're going to head from here, which is the Lochore Meadows Country Park, up to Falkland, if I can find my way out. There's a wee pond there as well. Yeah, I think this is the way out. There's the duckies, wee ducks, quick, quick. There's a golf course over there as well. Probably 9 holes by the looks of it. I don't think it's big enough for 18 round here. That'll be run by the council as well, I'd imagine. So obviously after the mine was closed, everything sort of got redeveloped into this country park, which is, I suppose it's better than leaving a big industrial scar on the ground. Somebody heading in with one of these big paddle boats. They're getting really popular now as well. So hopefully my wee sat-nav's working. I had to, because I just recently got a new phone, so I've had to download the app again and then sort of pair it with my phone and Bluetooth and blah blah blah. I'm not very good at that, so it's all done now. I'll stop here for a wee second actually, because there's Lochore Castle. It was kind of about 1100 something that it was first there. That big tower is 14th century, I think, sometime, or the 1400s actually. That was built, and it was ringed with a wall as well. I think it was the Lochore family. I don't know, I can't remember. I read it on a sign, but I don't want to go way over there to have another look. So let's get going. Been here long enough. Boop-de-boop. So the wee beeline's telling me to turn left there, the wee dot, and it's saying it's in 50 metres. So that's us. Aye, Fife was like one of the main places for coal mining. There's a lot of pits and things in Fife, like there was sort of round West Lothian, and down heading over to the sort of west of there. Quite mineral rich, coal rich kind of area. So yeah, but all the pits have gone. Steel industry's gone, all that kind of stuff. But some of the mines went out under the Forth really quite far as well. I think it was it Loch Colliery? It was one of the last ones. I'm going to be heading left up here, so beelines tell me 0.2 of a mile. I might be going the wrong way. Yes, I am. I turned too early. That's because I'm too busy talking. Anyway, not a problem. So there's the hills over there. I'm going to go around the base of that hill. 130 metres, turn left. This is us. You won't really be able to see it, but there's a big white radar dome on top of that hill. There's also a gliding centre and I can see a glider coming down just above the tree line just now. It's this side of the tree actually. You might see it going in front of the trees, disappeared behind the brown trees there, so that must be where the runway is. You see them a lot in the summer. You come up this way and they get thermals up over that slope there, lovely big consistent slope. Sign. Gliders, a warning sign. So you don't get a fright. So this is Leavenmouth. Welcome to Leavenmouth. Gliders and stuff are over there. You can see them all parked up. Those funny looking car trailers you get for the gliders. So I'm assuming they'll have a tow plane to get folk up in the air. Or a massive big elastic band catapult. That would be fun. So today was just a kind of a spur of the moment decision to go for a run on the bike. There wasn't any particular reason. I just thought, well, it's kind of nice. I don't have anything hugely important to be getting on with, so I'll just go for a wee burrowing bike. And I thought to myself, I haven't been to Lochore Meadows at the Meadows, as it's locally known. The Meadows. So I thought I'll go to there, have a wee look and then head up to Falkland. This is Scotland Well. No idea why it's called Scotland Well, but it is. And I'll be turning right. Be beeline to tell me what to do. Yeah. Spy balloons. I've seen quite a few theories and things on YouTube. The latest one I watched was they're saying that they're sending them up over the sort of the Arctic because the ice is retreating year on year, and there's a lot of oil and gas supposedly up in the Arctic, and so they have these detector things that seem like can detect any sort of hydrocarbons in the air that might have came up from these oil and gas reserves. They can tell where they are. But I don't know if that's right or not, but it's quite funny watching the Americans shooting them down. Balloon probably cost a couple £100,000 with its payload of fancy instruments and solar panels. And Americans have spent £2 million or something sending up 4 jets to go and get it. The strange thing is with the balloon junk, well, you know, just fire a few rounds through it and it'll deflate, but they actually don't, because the pressure inside them is pretty much the same as the atmospheric pressure outside them. It's just that because they're filled with helium, the contents of the balloon is lighter than air, so it lifts it. So you could shoot holes in it all day pretty much and it'll still float about. The helium would leak out fairly slowly, so I think that's why the Americans went with a big fat missile. I like one of the more sort of credible sounding videos where the guy was saying that you know, it wouldn't have like engines and propellers and stuff to steer it because of the different air currents, you know, the Gulf Stream and whatnot. Higher up you can adjust the altitude of these balloons to catch various airstreams. And you can sort of control their flight path with that. Jeez, look at this bumpy bit. Bumpity bump. A bit edgy and everybody's like, what are you going to do? This is America. So they decided to shoot it down. Joe Biden. That man's got some ego, isn't he? Look at him, he's like a dithery old guy, sort of pointing at you. Yeah! Angry old man. Hell of an ego. Well, this route isn't taking us round the hills, it's taking us somewhere else. What time of night was it? It was dark anyway at night time. In bed, and then you hear this roar and you think, oh, it's plane taking off, and it just kept getting louder and louder and louder, and you're like, is that plane gonna crash into my house, you know? And what a racket, you know, a big 747. You don't get them in Edinburgh airport. And then another big plane that accompanies them is a big super galaxy thing, big transporter that went thundering off after it. An absolute racket. It's a rather worn out looking petrol station. I went to Falkland a different route and then came back down this way. So I'm kind of seeing a vaguely familiar journey, but in reverse. And the roads are quite minky moo this far I'm up here. Not in a hurry. It's a very dirty road. Getting some fresh country smells now. Yuck. turned out really quite nice today. It started a bit dull, but the sun certainly came out since. Wow, what a state. What a state these roads are in. Like I said earlier, I like coming up to Fife on the bike. There's lots of nice roads. Get some nice open views of the countryside. The A92 from Fruchy up to Dundee is really nice. You've got the A92 over the Tay Bridge. That's really nice. I like the Tay Bridge. Right, what are you doing? Asshole. There's a big loch down there. There's a parking space. Have a look. Don't know what that one is. Big loch. Yup. I think I'll pause just now and get my phone out and use that. You'll be able to see better. Have a wee look round. So, catch you in a wee second. So that's me ready to go again. There's that loch I was talking about. I just hope there wasn't too much of a breeze. You could hear what I was saying. I can hear a wee small aeroplane flying about over there somewhere. Right, I better be getting on with this because the day's getting on. It's 3:30. God. Probably be dark by the time I get home. Visor out. An extra wee vent hiding in the ditch. Yow. What's that? Don't know what that place was there. Oh, it's a walk, West Lomond Walk. Another hill, up there, another pointy volcanic lump. Just make sure you can see it. That's it, up there. we're heading kinda east now. So once we've been to Falkland, I think I'll take a quicker route home. I'll head up towards Lochore Meadows and then find the motorway and get on the motorway, the M90, M90 I think it is. Motorway from Perth to Edinburgh. So Lochore Meadows is quite a famous wee place. Very musical. Jimmy Shand was from there, accordionist and entertainer. Used to see him on telly quite a lot when we were kids. Jimmy Shand Band. Especially these sort of New Year programme, Hogmanay things. You'd always be on that. There's that Range Rover, going the opposite way now. I seen that earlier when I was at the wee parking bit. And more famously and more recently, Lochore Meadows is famous for the proclaimers. That I would walk 5,000 miles, guys. Charlie and the other one. Forgot his name. Oh heck. No. Can't think of it. One of them's called Charlie, another one's called another name. Oh, there's like a wee ruined church hiding over there. Stop here for a wee second. Try not to dump the bike in that hole. You can see it. I shall take a picture. It's not going to sink in, it's okay. If you can't see it very well on the video, I'll stick a picture up. It's over there. Let's see. This is my new phone, so I'll try get used to the damn thing. Oh! That's the wrong button, that's it. Click. It's like a big house thing up in there. Interesting. Old church with no roof. There's no signs of a graveyard at it either. So I don't think we're particularly far away from Falkland now, it's just down there. There's that big lumpy hill that we came round that direction. So that's us, better get going. I always end up being out way longer than I should be because I start seeing things and I think, oh, I'm going to stop to look at that. Right, wee bit of off-roading. And back on the tarmac. There's folk walking up to that old church now. Some horses. Dirty white horses. That's 20 zone. Falkland. Yeah, I was right enough. Here we are. Pretty much. Back dikes. That's this wee bit. Back dikes. That's one of these little Suzuki van things made to look like a Volkswagen. Westport. Let's see. Nice wee streets and things, isn't there? Wee cottages and stuff. Lovely old stone buildings. This is very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Yeah. House there's got like turrets and things on it. That's really nice. Folk with their doggies. High Street. We're on the High Street now. Stag Inn. Another wee lane up there. Antiques and curios. So here we are. This is like the middle of Falkland. Now I'll get stopped and then I'll kind of explain what's what and where's things and stuff. We'll have a wee look round. Kind of in the centre of the village. Some lovely buildings. Right here, there's the bike. There. So this sort of little bit here, this sort of tall cross thing in the church, and the building there. They were all in the Outlander series. So that's a pub now, so I'm going to go in there for a cup of coffee. I'll see you all in a bit. These. Oh, 4 o'clock. The actual clock's a bit slow. There's the Falkland Palace. Well, never been in there actually, don't think it. So I don't really know anything about that place, I'm sorry. But Falkland Palace nonetheless. It's quite busy. Yeah, it's nice here. That's about the 4th time that Jaggers went round in a circle. I don't think he knows where he's going. Yeah, so if you watched Outlander, the time travelling nonsense, then you'll recognise this place. I'll take a couple more pictures and get a cup of coffee. So here we have the Falkland Palace. It was built about 1540 by King James IV and his son James V as a pleasure palace because they enjoyed hunting and falconry and whatnot in this area, so they built this little country cottage. So it's seemingly a particularly fine example of Renaissance architecture. Looks a bit like Holyrood, actually, down in Edinburgh. And yeah, so it's built about 1540. It was favoured by Mary Queen of Scots as well. She liked to come here. And that's it, just on the side of the road there, next to some of these lovely old buildings. The old church. and that's looking back up to the square where the fountain is. And my bike's just up there behind the Volkswagen Beetle, so I better get going, because as you can see the sun's going down. So catch you all on the road on the way to Lochore. See you soon. So that was a lovely wee visit to Falkland. Nice cup of coffee. Got my specs on. And now it's time to go down the road. It took me ages to actually get a wee video of the palace. Bin lorries, noisy vans, people. Oh, there's the bin lorry again. And now I'm going to be stuck behind it. I'll let him get away. So anyway, I came through over that wee side road there. And I'm going to be going out the other end of the town. There's that big hill up the back, Falkland Hill. Absolutely beautiful buildings here. So, yeah, for the nice wee visit. There's the pub, had my cup of coffee in there. You can actually get rooms in there now, the Covenanter Hotel. There's the palace, built 1540, King James IV and his son James V, as a hunting lodge I suppose. Alright, have you got the money? Yeah. I think it's the National Trust. I don't know if it's privately owned or the National Trust that have it now, but it costs a few wee quid to get in, and I've got a Historic Scotland card which doesn't entitle you to free entry, so I didn't bother. Cheapskate. So I'm going to head up to Lochore now. That's the town that's famous for the Proclaimers. Goddamn thing. Going the wrong way now. I should really be looking at my set nav instead of yakking. Let this car go by. Right, round we go, try again. Where she stops, nobody knows. That's more like, look at this, bomb craters in the road, bloody Nora. Damn you to heck, Fife Council! Buy some tarmac.